Good morning. Today is Monday, the 13th of October, 2025, and the time now is 20 minutes past 9 a.m. in the morning. My name is Honest John, the son of John O'Sullivan, or Taunton, or Dunleary, or the Rugged Miller, or Roxbury, or Kid Blackie the Nonpareil, or Marsh, or Hobo, or Menace, and I am a boxer, prize fighter, pugilist. Put up and shut up. Have you ever heard that expression? You may never have heard of it, and I can understand that, but I am 55 years old now. When I was a teenager, I heard a lot. When I was probably 14, 15, 16, those young ages, I heard that a lot. Put up and shut up. Just put up and shut up. Now, it wasn't said to me, because I wouldn't stand for that, but it wasn't said to me in my face, but I heard it around me. Just put up and shut up. What they're trying to say is, it's rude. It's a rude expression. It's rude. I'm in England, and it's a rude expression because these people, like, what it means basically is that they have a certain view of life that they believe they've created. And maybe they've created this life that they've created. And there's no flex. They don't want to see no deviation or disturbance or alteration of what they think the life is. So what I'm saying to them is everything has a start, beginning, everything has a start, middle and end. Everything is subject to change. Everything has decay. Nothing is permanent. Nothing is permanent. Everything is subject to change, although not everything changes, but everything is subject to change. Like every year or every whenever the government brings up new laws. So that means those laws prior have changed or been updated or altered or completely done away with, and there's a new law. Yeah. So they may think that their way of life, as they see it on the ground, is not changing, but things around them is changing because the government's bringing laws. Like we're in England, in the United Kingdom, you're that place. And we have the government. So they might be thinking that we're now in October, isn't it? So come February next year, we might hear on the radio or on the newspaper, the government's decided this. But we don't think, oh, to read it. What did the government, we just think, oh, we see it, we carry on doing our shopping, we don't buy the paper. But it's changed. Powerful. What do you think they're doing there? It's not a nightclub. They're not just sitting in there to sit. It's powerful. It's government. They're dealing with the laws. So you may think you don't think they change it for you. Good luck. If it's not changed for you, good luck. Good. Nothing changed for you. Keep it that way. As for the rest of us, we're part of the world. We're part of England. We're part of the United Kingdom. So things are changing. We're improving. Things are getting better and better and better. So we can say the life today, October the 13th, 2025, has improved like from 200 years ago in England. So that's good. So they've brought new laws. They've assessed now with knowledge and accumulation of knowledge and with higher quality education. People now can see and make better informed, more informed decisions for the health of the people and the wealth of the people. That's good. So things have changed. It's improved. Improve is a similar word to change. Similar. It's not the same word as a change, but improved to a difference. So anyway, in terms of synonyms, like you could say, or for thesaurus, it's the same thing. Not the same thing, but it's similar in the same bracket or the same genre or the group or segment. So anyway, today they want to change. So good, but don't involve me in your bullshit rubbish. I'm not part of your shit. Because there's a lot of that. I'll say to the British people, what's going on here? They see people and they think, oh, you're like them. Now they fail to understand that it's survival, mate. Survival, yeah. I'm gonna break it down for you since you don't understand the real life. Survival. I'm gonna pause. Survival. Survival, mate. Survival. What we're doing is survival. We're mammals. We're humans, but we can also be called mammals. It's survival. You don't work. You don't go to college. You don't try to improve yourself. It's going to be harder to maintain that level, isn't it? True or not true? you don't have good friends, or you don't have a good family, or you don't have good support, survival is going to be harder, isn't it? It is. You're gonna your whole standard of living might go down. It might. You'll be struggling. What they call struggling now. You ain't got good friends. You ain't got a good environment. Things like that. So you'll be say people say, "Oh, Jack is struggling because you're not really doing well at surviving." Play the game. Think out. Try to think how I'm thinking. It's real life. And so what I'm saying to you is, when they say put up and shut up, it's kind of rude still, because basically, I think they must be talking about when I was in my yard, like with my parents. Now, my parents loved me. People there, like, I've got two brothers. Maybe they misinterpreted what happened under the at home, um, with growing up. Maybe they misinterpreted. They thought, oh, it was really hard, and it was really difficult, and you know, the life. Because my father was strict. That's what he was strict, which was good. I'm glad he was strict, because if you look at me now this morning, I mean, I've got on my, I'm happy. So that's strict, even though at the time people must have thought, well, his father's strict, his father from Jamaica, no, which is neither here nor there, has nothing to do with it. My father's my father, but his father's strict and this and that, and he's really, he's disciplined. That's good. So you see that, like, a lot of my friends are not here today. I'm not proud of that, but after the sign of the cross, they passed away through tragedy or misfortune or whatever, bad luck. They're not here now. So I'm here. I'm doing this video. So that strictness that my father had, even though some people said, "Oh, his father's really tough and rough and rough and rough and rough and tough," the strictness is good, because I'm training. I'm going training tomorrow, for just under 2 hours. I'm doing press ups and things like that, and I'm training, mate. So that strictness, however you viewed it at that time for you, because you was a little pussy clut, but how you viewed it, you're thinking like, right, it was right. But now, in the real fucking world now, look at me now. So I'm fine. So that, see, like they say, I don't think God understands. But what I'm saying is, basically, as human beings, as intelligent people, it's good, because a little rough, that little discipline is good, because we as West Indian people and African people, we think that we understand discipline. We do, because we know that a child can go wayward, can go off the road. Like my son, I have a son. I instilled discipline in him, so that he's successful within his little thing he's doing. That's good for him. So that discipline I instilled in him, that strictness, is benefiting him now. At the time, I thought, well, why couldn't I have been so more lax? That's how it is. So, and don't forget, I'm his father. He's my son. So anyway, so put up and shut up. Basically, well, I'm just reasoning this out now, because there is a God in it. Anyway, so put up and shut up. Put up and shut up. Well, looking at, I'm not a historian, but I have read a few history. I've looked at a few history books, and watched a few things on like TV, seen a few historical things. To put up a shut up, I think basically the world being the world, because we're in the world, aren't we? The world being the world, things have always happened. Things always happened. I mean, will it ever stop? We're not in heaven, so in another 5 years there might be another situation somewhere in the world. It might be. I'm not wishing it, but it might be in Australia. It might be not Australia's a lovely nation of people. I love Australians, but it might be Australia. It might be, yeah. It might be Finland. It might be, yeah. It might be Norway. It might be. I mean, something. It seems to be like it evolves, isn't it? Just I mean, that's just, we're in the world. We're not in heaven. I think some people think, because they're holy, that we're in heaven. We're not in heaven. Someone needs to tell them that. Anyway, so anyway, put up and shut up. That's kind of cheeky still. That's kind of cheeky still, because I'm from West London, mate, and you don't. I don't need your authorization for that. You're kind of cheeky, aren't you? I don't need your authorization, little boy. So I'm from West London, mate. Because what it is, you know what? I'm going to break it down. I think what's going on there, my G, is like they're kind of saying, well, they're kind of rude. Got a rude little thing to them, rude little lyric. Because when I was growing up in West London, when I was a boy, and I'm a man now. When I was a boy, It was hard. It was difficult. It was difficult. Yeah, it was difficult. I have to admit, I never thought it would be difficult. Even at that time, I thought it'd be kind of an easy flow. But it wasn't. It was difficult. Yeah, went for a lot of stresses growing up. So we now have like our established music. We've got like rap music and R&B, and it's really successful, especially over the last 20 years. Our rap stars wealthy and successful, isn't it? Like our rap stars are especially in the United States of America, really powerful celebrities, individual. If you go back like 90 years ago, it was nothing like that. We had like Franklin, innit? Aretha Franklin, people like that. They weren't really that on that celebrity, super wealthy level, although they were successful. But like today's world, those people now they're like really wealthy, really successful. So what I'm saying is that it wasn't like that when I was growing up. There was nothing. Or I didn't see it to have as a focus. There was no focus for me growing up. So what they're trying to say, oh, this and that, but shut up. But as growing up, I'm glad I was the person that I was because I had a lot of drive, a lot of this thing, this to learn, to improve. It's incredible. I even give myself a pat on the back for that. Imagine that. So anyway, so to put up and shut up, not really because like we're in a democracy and we're in a democracy. We're in a democracy, mate. Listen good. Listen, you may not like it. You may not like that, but we're in a democracy, mate. So what's for you is for me.